Welcome back to part 4 of What is Deku? What's the Watcher? Okay, now, first thing I gotta get off to that person who keeps sending me them heart messages and that you love me. Don't know who you are, but thank you? Question mark? I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel, but I appreciate the love, I guess. Anyways, uh, yeah, now that we got that out of the way, we leave this off last time with basically Deku bodying your boy Stain. Your Stain got bodied basically, and Midori basically talks shit to Endeavor, and that's pretty much where we left it off. Now, now, wrong way, B. Now, Deku basically, is chilling with Toga and Izuku and Toga and Dabi. They're chilling, they're talking. They're getting to know each other better when Deku gets a call from Melissa, and Melissa like, "Oh, do you want to come to Iceland? You know, my dad is allowing people to come in, so she told me I can invite anybody I want. So, you know, you, Toga, and Dabi can come. So, Toga tells them they're like, oh, sure, they all go. So, they arrive at Iceland. They meet up with Melissa. Then they see All Might. They don't really care about All Might. And Melissa, it's like, oh, that's my uncle. It's like, oh, nice to meet you. Pretty cool. And now they're headed towards. No, basically, it's basically kind of the same as in canon with Melissa showing Deku and them around. And even though they say it, Davi and Togo are mates. They don't say it because they're AKA as Togo. They would put it too cool for that, but they are like amazed. They was, you know, there you go with that word, bruh. Oh my God, with those. I hate saying that, even though I say it all the time. Mm. So she's showing them around. That's when Class 1A shows up, and they meet Melissa, and they meet Deku and Toga, and there you go, it's the same thing. Toga and Dabi, they meet. Class 1A meets them. Pretty much they meet each other, and they don't really think too much of it. Like, oh, they want to be heroes. And Melissa basically, they're talking. Oh my God, there you go again with fuck man. I hate saying that. Oh my God. Now, uh, they're walking around. And basically everything goes into canon except Deku does not wear the outfit he wears. He does not wear that. He wears actually everything black. He wears all black. Toga's wearing a dress. What the dress is he wearing? She's wearing like a black and red dress. And Dabi is wearing same thing as Midoriya. Uh, black suit. So there you go. So everything goes into canon, until Deku and Dabi get involved with fighting Wolfram. I think that's his name. Yeah, Wolfram. And they're fighting. I was about to say, I can't stop myself. And they start fighting, and they see like the fire's not doing too much damage, and their attacks they're not really doing nothing, and they're like like they're getting attacked, and basically they get bodied. I'm not gonna lie, they get bodied, and Deku is not using all his abilities, mainly because his All Might's there, and All Might might know how his things work, so he can't risk it. So basically, he's just using his enhancement quirk. And Deku's like, in his mind, he's like, damn it, what am I supposed to do? Like, this man is taking so much damage. And even Dobby's fire, even though it does certain damage, it's still what to do, what to do. And Almighty's like, ah. You know, Almighty's about to get hit, and that's when Deku steps in and takes the blow, and he gets him flying, you know. He starts bleeding. Melissa's like, Midoriya. And Arrow's like, and he gets out the room. He's like, oh my, should I? You know, he's like, young Midoriya, are you okay? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just feel it in the morning, basically. But he gets up. He's like, but I'll be fine. They're like, what are we gonna do now? And you know, it's like, could y'all hold him up for a bit? And he goes, on my says, and then he goes Midoriya. They go somewhere. And he's like, look, I don't know how to explain, but you have those qualities of a hero. So he does a brief selection of one for all, and he gives him Midoriya the hair. I don't know if I acted real quick, but this is the only option I think left. So, you know, Midoriya eats the hair, and he gets one for all. Oh, bro. Oh my god, it's gonna be funny. This is gonna be fun. I started thinking one for all. Why not? So he gets one for all. He gets one for all. And basically, your boy is about a body. Is about a body everybody. So, you know, he feels different. He feels it activate. And, you know, there you go with the, you know. He feels it, and he activates it. But, like, he's smart, so he's like, I can, like, since, I'm gonna explain how it works. He doesn't just put 100% in his one hand. So he activates his quirk. Like, he activates full column, basically. He'll actually real quick. Because he knows, like, I can spread it around my body. And they constantly have it activated. So he activates one for all. And he can do what, so he's training, so he's basically strong. 30%. So basically, they do the same thing as the movie. The double Detroit Smash and the Plus Ultra. And we ended there. And that's how that went. And basically, they're fucked because now they have to go to, well, Midoriya's fucked because he has to go to UA now. As much as he hates it. And, you know, Toga and Dabi like, you're an idiot. But, like, look, man, it probably draw less suspicion on me of being the watcher. So, that's what happens. And, yeah, Midoriya, basically, going to UA now, because he has to. So, this is where it was, the training camp. Hold up. Anyway, I'm back. I was doing some stuff with the boys. Where were we? Basically, your boy, you know, they're laughing at him because like, he has to go to school. So, yeah, it's a training camp time, you know. They go to the training camp. And, you know, Deku's, in his mind, he's like, I can't believe I'm stuck here. While Melissa is over there. Because, yeah, Melissa's already in the Watcher, and in the Watcher, then explain later what happened. Because it's been like a month, but in that month she joined. So, I'll explain what happened later, but not right now. Just know Melissa's with the Watcher. Already. Deku's kind of his man, like, I hope they're doing fine. I'm stuck in this training camp. I'd rather be doing other stuff. So, it's a training camp time, and basically everything goes around the same. Everything's training the same, except, you know, Deku actually good with one for all. And the fight with Tiger, it's not going the same. Tiger gets bodied. Bodied, like, not even easy, like, bodied. Like, bro, you ain't on my level. You know, they get thrown down. Because Deku, and the only difference is Deku arrives real quick on. There he arrives to the camp when he gets thrown off the against the forest of in the forest. Oh my god, 5%. I got this though. He gets bodied, and now it's nighttime. It's nighttime, and what was I going to say? And it's the villain attack. It said replace Dari and Toga with two random villains. Two random villains. They're not important. Yeah, with two random villains. And what was I gonna say? With two random villains. And oh, the whole situation with Koda, Deku did not get punched in the nuts because he's too cool for that. He's like, bro, you need to chill. You need to chill, Phil. You need to, don't be emo. Okay, I know you're like Sasuke, and he might not be your brother, but your brother massacred your whole clan. But you need to chill. You don't need to be emo. Okay, calm down. Now we left it off. Where we left it off? Oh, and Deku arrives to save Koda, and Koda's like, out of fear, that's the thing, he's knocked out, and the Muscular's like, oh, it's undefinite, and that's when Deku arrives, and with 30% punches, Muscular and sends it flying. Marco could get up and it's like, oh, it's you. Like, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna join. Show me your blood. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna perish you. And Deku's like, oh, you're gonna perish me, boy. He's like, oh, I'll show you something else, bro. And he does the whole mind thing, and I mean, like, bro, he's on, like, like, he shows him what Deku's in his mind, and he's like, you and I are the same. There's only one tiny difference. Like, he's like, and his kind of his he does a dark voice. I enjoy messing with people's sanity, and yours is gonna be fun. Scam like me, god damn it, scam like me. And I'm gonna enjoy yours. And he does, the whole mind manipulation. And like, in his mind, let's not talk about it. But he shows images like no normal human can handle, bro. Like he's screaming, he's mentally like brains and mentally scarred for life. And once he gets back, he sees Midoriya turn into like this monstrous, evil devil, and it's like, by the way, since you won't be able to talk after I'm done with you, like, I'm your worst nightmare. Like he whispers like, I'm your worst nightmare. I will be, like, you ever think of killing again? I'll be there. And trust me, you think what I did right now is anything. When I'm through with you next time, you're gonna wish I killed you. And he knocks him out real quick. So that's how that goes. They go get Dakota, and he arrives and takes and pretty much everything goes around the same, except Midori doesn't have his limbs are not messed up. He actually can. He has working limbs basically. And everything, but pretty much everything goes the same. Bagu still gets taken by the village, and but we can like time skip there in the city. And I'm gonna explain how Melissa joined the Watcher, so y'all know. So we're gonna flashback like a month, like 3 weeks before, and it's been a week after the whole two heroes, and Melissa talks to Deku because she's like, Deku, can we talk? So yeah, it's like, what's up? And she plainly asked him because she's been suspicious. The way is just like, are you the Watcher? And Deku for the first time is like, he's caught off guard because it's like, wait, what? What'd you say? It's like, are you the Watcher? And Deku's like, ah, damn it. It's like, there's no point of hiding it. And he's like, yeah, I'm the Watcher. She's like, huh? It's like, why? How did you figure it out? I mean, you're smart, so I eventually think you were gonna figure it out. I just didn't think you were gonna figure it out this quick. He's like, I kind of figured it out, like after like when I saw you fight. The way you fought is just similar how the Watcher fights, except you didn't use none of his abilities. But even then, the way you fought was similar, exactly like same moves, everything. And when you got by, like I saw you very thoughtful, so I thought how like you were like you didn't know if you should use your moves or not because they were exposed to All Might. But I'm not gonna tell. I say the opposite. I want to join you. And he's like, whoa, 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 join me? Like, why would you want to join me? And she's like, well, all my life I don't feel like I'm enough. And not to my father. I know I make my father proud, but to myself. Like, I'm very smart, but even there, like, I want to change people's lives. Because many people, especially people with villain quirks, villainous quirks, aka, air quotes, villainous quirks, and the quirkless people with quirks always get shunned by many people. Because the society, all they care about is quirks. And the supposed heroes don't do anything to help them. And the people who become villains, most of them, like some of them are purely evil, pure bad, that they were gonna do this regardless. But other people don't have a choice but to turn into crime because of their quirk or because of their quirkiness or because they're weak. Oh my god, because they're weak. And I want to help change society and that's what the Watcher Code is. And Deku's like, not that I don't want you to join, but like what happens if we do get caught, right? Like the consequences of that. Like yeah, I know, and I thought about it this whole week, and I know the consequence, but it means helping people, and my consequence is getting caught and probably sent to jail for vigilantism. I'm okay with that. Like people, I believe in your belief, and no matter what, that won't change anything. And Deku just was like, okay. And she's like, I also want to see you because of one more thing. And she's like, oh yeah, what's up? It's like, do you want to go on a date? And Deku was like, he just chuckles. He's like, sure. Uh, um, I would gladly go on a date with you. So they went on a date. He introduced Melissa to Toga and Dabi. Oh, like introduced like show them like she's our new member, and they were shocked, but Toga was sad because like, well, at least we got one more female in this because there wasn't enough females. Okay, we got one, so it's that and she built some better equipment for them. They get like better equipment because she's like, oh, like even though I have good equipment, I'm gonna build that better. So she built them better equipment, and so yeah, that's where, and we're gonna end up here. Okay, like there. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit more. So basically, right now they're outside of one for us hideout. Where his island, and not where that villain's hideout. We're off of one side. They're getting prepared to attack. That's where I'm gonna leave it off. They're about to attack one for all for one. Fuck. I think I said one for all for one. My bad. So I hope you enjoyed part 4 of What If Deku Was a Watcher. And I'll see y'all later in a bit because I'm gonna upload some more. So bye.